Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of Clean Week. I'm glad you made it to day 2. That's awesome. Um, we're in the dungeon today. The dungeon is where I work out and I do a bunch of my work here. Um, it's also, I'll be honest with you, a total shithole. Um, but the camera's pointing in the direction so you really can't see all the crap. That that's nothing compared to the other side, let me tell you. But again, thanks for being here, guys. Um, Today we are going to be doing core, a core blast, a 5 minute AMRAP again. Um, we're going to do a few different movements, planks, planks, and planks. And then we're going to do some sit ups where we touch our heels. And lastly, we're going to do some flutter kicks, okay? So I just want to talk to you a little bit about core. Core is probably the most important and most overlooked exercise you could possibly do. Uh, when you engage your core, you you help maintain your entire body's posture basically. When you're sitting and you're slouching over, chances are one, you could be lazy, two, you have a weak core. Running, walking, jogging, jumping, your core is involved in all of those things. Kicking, throwing, your core is always being engaged. So if you have a strong core, it makes everything you do in life easier, and helps it be more comfortable. I mean, think if you sat with good posture all the time, um, your body would just feel better in general. So I'm going to show you a couple moves today, and we'll show some modifiers and some advanced versions of it as well. So it's going to be similar to yesterday. You're going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So our first move, we're going to get into a regular plank, a with your arms up, with your arms on the ground. Okay. Um, so what you want to do is line up your arms. About shoulder width apart. Make sure your elbows are right around where your shoulders are. And what you're going to do is push yourself up on the toes. So you want to be right on your toes, okay? So, what the move will be is holding this plank for 30 seconds, okay? Now, the important thing is to make sure that your back and your butt are level. You don't want your butt shoved up in the air. You don't want your butt ducking down, okay? Because that's when you're going to start to hurt yourself, okay? So you want to try to keep a straight back as best as possible. And one way we do that is by engaging that core. So squeeze that butt, squeeze that stomach, and you can hold yourself in this position. So that's the basic move. So 30 seconds of doing that. Now, the modified version, if it's a little difficult, or if you start shaking too much and you can't hold it anymore, just put your knees down on the ground, okay? It's all right. Put your knees down on the ground. Hold yourself there. If you can get back to it, lift back up and get back into it, okay? So 30 seconds of that. Now, the advanced version of it is you're up on your toes, and what you want to do is you want to rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back for 30 seconds, all right? Nice and simple. When you're done that, we take 30 seconds off. Our next move, we're going to do flutter kicks. So I'm going to slide around like this. Put your feet down, lay back. Flutter kicks are simple, okay? So you want to get your core just a little bit off the ground and leg up, and cross. Up and down, okay? Let me go sideways so you can see it a little bit differently as well. Forgive me, there's not a lot of space down here. So, laying down, engaging the core a little bit. I like to keep my hands here. I like to feel my core, I'm not going to lie. Leg up and back and forth, down and up, okay? For 30 seconds. The slower you go, the harder it is. The higher you go, the harder it is. The straighter you keep your legs, the harder it is. So those are just a few different advanced modifiers in there. Or you can make it a little bit easier for yourselves as well. Alright, so 30 seconds of that. So we get our first plank, and we got 30 seconds of flutter kicks, okay? Third one is going to be another plank. So we get down into the plank position. I'm going to try to do it across here so you guys can see it coming this way as well. We're going to do it on our forearms again. So forearms down. Alright? And what I'm going to do is step my left foot up, down, right, up, down. Just continue that motion. Up and down, switching. Engage your whole core. You don't want to rock left and right. You want to stay nice and solid and straight. Lift one, switch. Lift one, switch. Okay, so 30 seconds of that. 30 seconds off, alright? Next move, we're going to get on our butts. Again, like we're doing a sit-up, except this time we're going to keep our hands on the side here, and we're going to slide up like this. And the whole idea is to touch our heels, okay? So 30 seconds, slide up and touch your heels. As you come up, you want to engage your core, okay? You don't want to throw up with your neck. You want to lift from your stomach. So lift from your core, up and back, up and back, up and back, okay? So plank 1, flutter kicks, plank 2, then we do these sit-ups where we touch our heels, and the last one is another plank. I bet you guys would have never guessed that, okay? So we're going to get ourselves back into plank position. The ones on our forearms again. And this time what we're going to do is actually walk our feet out. So you want to start with your feet close together, okay? Step out to the left, step out to the right, step in with the right, step in with the left, step out with the right, step out with the left, step in with the left, step in with the right. Okay? Nice and simple again, guys. Keeping that solid back across. Now, let's talk one more time about all this. Remember, it's just the planks you need to do. The others are the modified versions. Modified 1, the advanced version, is rock forward and rock back. So remember, I'm up here, rock forward, rock back. Rock forward, rock back. We take a 30-second break. We do 30 seconds of flutter kicks. Remember, the straighter our legs are, the slower we go, the harder it is, okay? And you want to engage your core. You want to be able to feel your core. I like to keep my hand right on top so I can feel it and make sure those are the muscles that I'm actually using. We'll take a 30-second break again. We do our next plank. That's when we lift one foot up, next foot up. Left foot up, right foot up. So toe touches back and forth, okay? 30 seconds off. Our fourth move are the sit-ups where we touch our heels. Okay, again, engage your core. Lift with your core, not with your neck. Okay, very important. 30 seconds off, and then we do our last one. We do the plank where we step out with our left foot, step out with our right, step in with our right, step in with our left. Okay? As we talked about a few modifiers to make it easier. Again, if you're doing your flutter kicks, you can bend your knees, you can go faster. All those things will make it easier for you to do. If you don't go as high up in the air, that's easier as well. The more controlled your movement is, basically, the harder it is and the more developed your core is going to get. And then, let's see, what else? Talk about flutter kicks. Yeah, so I guess that about sums it up, guys. For those of you who know me, you know I'm pretty chatty, so sorry this ended up being an 8-minute video. But you guys get the gist of what you need to do, and I always want to make sure you guys are safe when you're doing it. So if you have any questions, hit me up like usual. I hope you guys enjoy Core Blast today. I'm going to go hit a 22-minute Tony Horton hardcore workout now. Have a good one, guys.